Okay, so new for 2022, the Shiitake HP. Basically, the name says it all. It's the Shiitake, shrunk down into more of a performance shape. I had a lot of requests the last 2 years from your average guy that rides a lot more shortboards, doesn't really want to ride a big, bulky mid-length, wants to ride something closer to his everyday shortboard, but still have some of the elements of the Shiitake in there. And this has been super fun. I've ridden one of these from like good double overhead to just your everyday crappy beach breaks, and it seems to handle everything. It still has that flow of the Shiitake, but it's more reactive, more sensitive. You can throw it around a lot more. So what we've done, we've kept the fins the same, the back end of the board's the same. One of the big changes was taking the V out of the entry of the board and replacing that with single concave running through from the nose, through under the chest, into the tail here. It goes into double to concave V off the tail. By changing that entry, it allows the board to sit up on top of the water. So it's got more get up and go when you first take off. And by coming down in size, you lose a little bit of that flow that you get with the bigger boards, which automatically makes you want to pump the board and surf a little bit more like a shortboard. So by removing that V, that really helps get that instant pump and get up and go. We've changed the dimensions, obviously. So it still is one of those boards where you can still ride it longer if you want to go like your normal board 6.0, you want to ride a 6.2, you want a little bit of length. It still works like that, but you can ride it down to what your regular shortboard is. So say my regular shortboard 6.0, you can go 6.0 in this or 5.11, and it will be a daily driver. We've come in the width to enable that rail to rail transition and come down in thickness to allow for that sensitivity. So if you ride 2 1/4 in a shortboard, ride 2 1/4 or 2 5/16 in this. This one here is a 6.3 by 20 by 2 9/16, 35 litres. The guy that's riding this, he's 6'2", 185 pounds. So it really comes down to what you're comfortable with and what you want the board for, but it is more of a high performance version of the original Shiitake that was a mid-length. This one's still got that cruise and flow to it, but a lot more reactive and will handle better waves. That's the Shiitake HP.